Salute to Greg Hackett on the live. What's going on, G?
What's up? Hack, my boy, what's happening? I missed y'all, man. I'm telling you, bro. I swear. And then Sean Porter just reached out to me. I just reached Andre Ward. I got tired with him. I'm gonna get with these guys because, man, this is what I do. I swear, talking this boxing stuff is so therapeutic, man. It's so much, man. And I haven't been able to do it, man. And I know I love this shit, man. So it's not like I want y'all to know that. You know what I mean? I love talking. I just don't know the logistics and how to do all this shit, though. But I really do want to come and talk boxing and listen to what people got to say and definitely want to get my opinion because I love this shit, man. I love boxing, and I love all the fighters. I love everybody involved in it. And, man, this is my thing. So I appreciate you, Real City. Whatever I got to do to get it out.
You got it. You got it.
Burn. What's up, Bernie? What's up, Lil?
I seen G-Heck over there taking the punches from Boots. Did you see that?
What's going on?
Hey, them punches be whistling wide, boy. I'll both do it. And sometimes blood might, hey, I'm telling you, you hold that ball in. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah. Hey, and I'm telling you, boy, it's a joy, but it's dangerous, boy.
Yeah. November 9th.
Good stuff.
Gee, so, I was listening to your show earlier about the Floyd Schofield fight. You know what I mean? You had me rolling. You had me laughing like crazy. And now that we got Bernie here, Bernie wanted to know a little bit about it because he didn't, get to see the fight. So what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on the fight?
I mean, it was a good fight. It was an entertaining fight, but you can see the kid still learning. And I'm not saying fighters should get to a point where they're not learning, but I'm saying you can see he still got a lot to work on. And I'm saying it like that because they talking about him fighting Tank and Shakur and Devin and guys like that, and he clearly not ready for those guys. And I mean, he having a hard time with the guys they finding for him, and his father not being honest. And I feel like his father gonna get him in trouble if he don't slow down.
Mm.
That boy G Hackett, boy, he cold. I love the way he say that simple and plain. Beautiful. True story.
Mm-hmm.
So, he gets knocked down. What you learn about Floyd Schofield in this fight? Obviously, his opponent's a smaller man. I believe he fought at 100 and, I don't know, what you said, 11 pounds?
Yeah, that guy in 2016 got down to 111 pounds. So it's just telling you he a naturally smaller guy. He didn't always fight at that weight, but he just that small.
When you hear his the actual Floyd Schofield say, I just wanted to, brawl it out. What you get out of that?
I mean, it's easier to get into a fight than box. Boxing takes a lot of science, it take a lot of thought, it take a lot of timing, distance, things like that. He don't really like that part. He like the part where he get right to it, hurt you, and get you out.
Mm. So, for instance, if it was say if they scheduled that fight that that guy that knocked out H2O.
Yeah.
Say if he fought that night, what you think? What would have happened?
I mean,
That was supposed to be scheduled.
I think Schofield is a little more experienced than H2O. H2O just got laxatives and he got caught with a shot. Anybody could get caught with a shot and go out. You know what I mean? That's what people got to understand with boxing. And Schofield got a little bit better. He a little bit more experienced. I ain't gonna say skills, but experience than that kid. And I think it would have been a high paced fight if he was fighting that guy instead of H2O.
What you think he could have did better in the fight?
I mean, he could have, of course, took his time and set up his punches a little better. Not just trying to get off. And I think, and I'm big on going to the body. I think if you go to a body, you can really tell if a guy in shape. You know what I mean? When you hit them to the body, all of that shit up top don't really mean nothing because a lot of them shots don't be clear all the time. But you get to that body and you work on that body a little bit, you'll see if you're dealing with a real fighter.
Now, Shakur Stevenson mentioned that Floyd Schofield's dad was giving him good instructions. I think you were saying different. What do you think? What do you think the instructions in the corner? How do you think that factored in the fight?
What Shakur is talking about is the fact that he was telling his son to box. Yeah, that was the right thing to do, but it was the way he was trying to relay the message. He was cursing him out about it. You know what I mean? But let's be honest. When did we ever see this kid really just superiorly box somebody? You know what I mean? That's not what he do. He get to you, he beat you up, and he wear you out. You know what I mean? That's his style. So his dad asking him to box was because he knew that was the thing to do. The thing is though, when did y'all really ever really work on boxing?
Bernie, do you think Floyd Schofield could beat William Cepeda?
No, I don't know. I don't think the hell no. Not based on what I heard and what I see. No. But everybody ain't gonna be no world greatest or nothing like that. Some guys are just entertainment fighters, and they just fighters. I mean, I think you're getting a lot of hype because you're trying to take on the guys like the real skillful guys. But I guess you gotta aim high. You know what I mean? But so I guess
Mm-hmm.
it's just all the pride, the hype, and the things that come along with it right now, but it just go too far. Like I think Greg had an accurate assessment, and like I just said, the same thing. And that in the situation, okay, now that I got everybody's attention, let me work on my craft, and so I can knock these guys out that I'm supposed to be tailor made for me, or supposed to, you know what I mean, and look good doing it. You know what I mean? We got the attention, son. Now let's go to work and come out so we can look good, because that's ultimately what counts. Fuck talking. The talking is good, but when the product don't come out, the shit sour. You know what I mean? So that's my judgment on that. So I put him at the bottom of the list as far as those guys. I don't even put him in those guys' class right now.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
G. William Cepeda, Floyd Schofield. Is it too soon?
Yeah, it's too soon for him.
Mm. How do you see it would play out if it was
Williams
to happen?
Zepeda, Williams Zepeda is explosive, and the thing about Williams Zepeda, you going to get hit with something. If you're not prepared for it, like to be inside and to be, really working at it in close quarters, it's going to be trouble. Schofield throw a lot of, once he started turning it up, he started throwing a lot of hooks and wild uppercuts and shit like that. Cepeda is made to get in between that type shit, and he could hurt you. And he, like I said, he's explosive. So I don't think the fight would go too long. I think it'd probably make it to about 7 or 8. He probably stopped Schofield.
Mm.
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 Okay, now listen, G. Now listen to this. Now listen. Okay, because I'm gonna get off here in just a few minutes. But listen. Okay, speaking to the body, why didn't that man Shocky Foster step to that man and work him to the body?
Because if you look, Conceição is a big 130 pounder. If you really look at
Yeah,
him, nobody really try to mix it up with him. If you really pay attention, he awkward. He from where he from Brazil. He
yeah,
awkward. He
yeah,
don't come from traditional boxing. He got an awkward style. He
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
big for the weight class, and so
yeah,
guys really don't even want to get hit by him.
yeah. I can see that. I can see that. I could definitely see that. So I could understand the caution, but like I say, man, I mean, man, you could, man, ah,
You right though,
you thought
Bernie.
he won the
The
fight?
body the body was where it's at.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I feel like, and you see the lead right hand he was throwing, the counter right hand, it wasn't really.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to talk about. All right, Greg. Did you thought he
What?
won the fight though? You thought he won the fight?
I thought it was closer than the first fight. I thought he definitely won the first fight, and I thought this one was just close.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Kind of,
Good stuff, good stuff. Well,
kind of
hell,
how
man. Listen, like I said, Neil, I'm gonna get out of here because I ain't really got that much time, but I appreciate all the time you gave me. G Hackett, always a pleasure talking with you. Love your insight, man.
likewise.
Like I said, y'all heard my plight, man. I'm listening to you guys, and hopefully we can get together soon. Appreciate everybody in the chat, man. This was truly, man. This the boxer, man. I'm gone.
Appreciate you, Bernie.
There's a super chat here for you though. Loyalty over dinero. Thank you for the $2. Is Bud fighting soon? Question mark. Or is he retiring?
Okay, Crawford is just chilling right now. We, we just fought a couple months ago, but I believe we're gonna fight again. I believe that in my mind. I believe in my heart we're gonna fight again. But like I said, we just fought 2 months ago. Feel me? Just about 2 months ago. We finna go into the, you know what I mean? We in that superstar lane, baby. We ain't got to go back in there 3 months later. Back we gonna wait till the new year, see how things pan out. You know what I mean? And make the next move be the best move. But you haven't seen the last of Crawford yet. I don't believe we have. We will see the champ one more time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate you, Bernie.
I'm done. Yes, sir. Love.
My man.
Greggy, so what other fights were you able to catch last night?
I just saw the highlights of Fundora's sister, things like that. I ain't get to watch them.
She's quite of a puncher, huh?
Yeah, she know how to turn her punches over. She got good skills. She know her range. She can fight.
Yeah, I like her. I like her a lot.
Yeah.
What you think about this card that they putting together in your city this coming up week?
I mean, it's a star-studded card, man. You got great talent making pro debuts. You got great up and coming talent. You got great current talent and champions like Ben Rodriguez, Boots Ennis.
Is Bam
I mean, it's a
special now?
who Ben?
Yeah, because we had this discussion in your channel a while back about
Yeah,
he being
but
special now.
a while back being like 4 fights ago. Since then, he been putting in work. I like Ben. I like Bam a lot. I just didn't know too much about him, but I like him.
So, talk about the card. You know, what I mean, obviously, he's fighting Karen again, but do you feel like this is gonna be an entertaining card as far as like competition wise, or do you think it's just a one-sided names?
I mean, whenever you get cards in Philly, it's always gonna be competitive fights because I mean, guys, it's something about the city that make people want to fight. I mean, just like when what's his name, Jalil Hackett and Pete Dobson was the co-main. I mean, they got it in. It was a good fight. You know what I'm saying? That's the vibe when people come to Philly. So I think every fight on the card is gonna be entertaining. I swear. You got Ammo Williams. You know what I mean? You got a lot of guys coming here. You got Khalil Cole. You got motherfucking Raymond Ford. There's a
Just
lot of
name all
fighters.
you naming all the A sides, G.
Yeah, yeah.
What about their
I
opponents?
don't know the opponents.
Yeah,
That don't mean I could count them out. I
right.
don't, you know what I mean?
Now, as far as like, the attendance, have you been hearing about the ticket sales?
No, I ain't even been really tapping into none of that. I just been, paying attention to what's been going on with Boots and Camp and trying to do my part and we getting ready.
So how's that? What was that like? I mean, you haven't been working with Boots for a little bit, right? Or
It's
what's
been
that been like? I mean, I haven't seen you been working with Boots for a minute.
yeah, it's been like 4 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks.
Okay. So how this come about? Like, the reuniting.
It's just a phone call. That's all.
Okay. Did not and like, oh, like I specifically need you for this. I would like your help. Did he make a phone? He called you?
It's a phone call, bro. What you doing? What you trying to do? All right, let's get it popping. That's it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, you seen the little clip that they had you with the zone, and you had the medicine ball, and he came out your hand. You
Yeah,
seen the whole video?
yeah. I watched it. I was there.
Yeah, I know, but I'm asking if you watched it.
I was there.
All right. So, tell me, what do you think about this fight? The rematch. Like, what do you think that possibly could happen this time around? What do you think that Boots has been working on to
I
make this
mean,
match?
Karen is the one that got away, and the mission is to make sure this time he don't get away. It's that simple.
Do you think he's gonna get away?
Do I think he gonna? Nah, it's nowhere for him to go this time.
Is there a smaller ring now? What's the difference?
It's gonna feel smaller.
Gonna feel smaller?
Hmm.
Okay, okay. I'm assuming guy's been looking at film study heavy on what he did wrong the first time. I'm assuming.
I mean, it wasn't nothing really to study. It's just an adjustment. You got to make an adjustment. That's all.
So you would have to study to make the adjustment.
Not really. If you know what happened, then you know where to fix it.
Okay, okay. Um, is this do you feel like this fight's gonna help his career at all?
Every fight helps your career.
In what way do you feel like this fight's gonna help his career?
Experience. It's a style that is not really hard to fight against. If you see this style up against other fighters, then we'll understand that. We don't understand it because we haven't seen Karen except versus Boots. Otherwise, he's overseas. But if you bring Karen back over here and he fight whoever else, then we'll see how really difficult he is.
Super Zab Judah in the building. What's going on, champ?
Super was popping.
What's cracking, my guys?
Mm-hmm.
GT, what's going on?